So Loomian Legacy just saved everyone. What exactly did they do and how exactly did they save everyone? Let's get to it in today's video. So as you guys know, the Valentine's event recently just got released in Loomian Legacy, and for the past couple of days I guess most of us have been hunting in Loomian Legacy Valentine's Day event. I do know that there's a lot of people that are not really happy that Loomian Legacy decided to go on to release another event, because I've seen that a lot of people are tired of events and really just want more story progression and such. And honestly, I do get what they're saying. I do understand why people are tired of events, and I do also understand why these people prefer these story updates rather than these event updates. With the release of the Valentine's Day event, Loomian Legacy released a couple of things. As we guys know it, they released Valentine's Ansi and Valentine's Florent. Other than those two Loomians, they also remodeled the old Ansi into what it is now and the old Florent into what it is now. Other than releasing the Valentine's Ansi, Florent, and remodeling them, they also added a new item that I want to talk about in a future video. And other than the new item, they basically saved everyone. A couple of weeks ago, Loomian Legacy developer T-Bredom went onto Twitter and he basically said the following: "Threw a little something together in my spare time, currently testing." And with that video, you guys can see how T-Bredom is lucky enough to find that Gamma Pyramid in Loomian Legacy, totally not spawned. And other than finding that Gamma Pyramid in the game, his game seems to abruptly crash. And this is something that has been happening a lot to members in the Loomian Legacy community. I have this series called Luckiest and Unluckiest People in the game. Basically, the people are lucky enough to find that rare encounter in Loomian Legacy, but then are unlucky enough and they end up disconnecting on this rare encounter. You guys would be surprised at the amount of times that this actually happens. I know around 30 to 40 people who have found insanely rare Loomians but weren't able to catch it because they simply just disconnected on them. There's also something very important that I mentioned after talking about this, so make sure you stick around to hear what I need to tell you guys. This feature that T-Bredom teased a couple of weeks ago, where basically if you disconnect or if you leave the game in middle of an encounter, is now live in Loomian Legacy. How exactly does this feature work? Well, let's put it into test right here, right now, that I'm currently hunting in Loomian Legacy. Okay, so I'm running in the grass here in Gale Forest and I have encountered a cat horn. Okay, so I'm just gonna go and leave the game, and I just left the game, and now I'm going to reload Loomian Legacy, and you guys will see exactly what's gonna happen as soon as I reload the game. Now let me speed through until the game begins again. The game has loaded, we've pressed on continue, and look what's about to happen in 3, 2, 1. The cat horn basically just encounters again. This is the exact same cat horn that we disconnected, or I guess left the game a couple of seconds ago, and now it basically just reappears in the game. I do know that when this update originally released in Loomian Legacy with the release of the Valentine's Day event, a lot of people were being soft locked in the game. What does that mean? Basically their game just broke and they weren't able to access Loomian Legacy. However, I do believe that that is fixed by now, so if that's still happening to you, let me know somewhere so I can report it to T-Bredom. There's actually something that I want to try out. I want to see what happens if you leave in middle of an encounter, then go straight to Trade Resort and then hop back into Adventure. I want to see if the encounter will actually save or not, so let's put that to the test. We encountered a Prope, let's leave on it, and now let's load Loomian Legacy Trade Resort. Okay, so we've loaded the Trade Resort, now let's go back into Adventure and let's see if our encounter is still the same. It appears that the encounter that we just had disappeared. So basically, if you disconnect on an encounter, do not go to Trade Resort, do not go to Battle Coliseum, you will in fact lose the encounter, as it just happened to me right now. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm Armenti, and we lit.